And here's what's coming up this week. A coast-to-coast storm could brew another swath of snow and severe weather, depending upon where you live. 30 states could be impacted Thursday through Sunday. Severe storms could develop in the south, and snow could coat the northern tier.
Okay, here we are, Highmark Stadium, last game in this current stadium. Woo! It is a chilly one, let me tell you what. Worth it. This is what we're here for. We're here for snowy game days, baby. Go Bills.
That's the energy I love. It's the end of an era, though, up in Buffalo. But it was a snowy send-off for the Bills' Highmark Stadium as fans celebrated 53 seasons at the arena. Bills Mafia showing why they are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. Whether it's shoveling feet of snow to watch the team take the field or staying post-game to soak in the sights one last time. We've got one fan who was there till the very end. That's Patrick McCuen. Patrick, take us behind what it feels like to be a committed member of the Bills Mafia. I'm trying to join. My dad told me when I moved up to the Northeast, you have to pick a football team, and I chose the Bills, and I'm sticking with it.
You have to choose the Bills. You don't really have a choice being around here. I was born into it. My mom grew up here, and so I was born into the Mafia. Didn't really have a choice, so you got to take it as it is. But once you get into it, you learn really how much this fan base is about their team, to the point where they will pack out the stadium just to shovel snow. It's amazing, and they're the hardest workers. They just want to see their team do well and get the best experience ever.
I mean, it's incredible to see the fans get excited about putting in literal back-breaking work to watch the Bills play. And that's a big reason why I was drawn to the Bills Mafia. But truly, in this particular case, I mean, history's repeating itself. They played their first game in the arena against the Jets and then their last game against the Jets. So in your opinion, how does snow change the fan experience? Because at this point, with the new arena that's being built, it'll still be open air, but the stands will likely have some kind of dome over it, so maybe no more shoveling. How does that feel?
That's what they say, that this is the end of the shoveling era as well as the old stadium. What it really does is it kind of brings a real good bout of camaraderie around people. But we kind of see the snow as a competitive advantage for our boys because we play in this. We excel in this. So everyone gets really excited. And what I learned about our fan base is that this doesn't slow them down at all. There you go. This guy, I remember I was shoveling with this guy. This was about 2 years ago. So I've been coming back. I actually live in San Diego. I've been coming back for the last 2 years. And it just turns out that shoveling snow has just been part of the deal. So they just tough it out. There's no slowing this fan base down. Rain or shine, snow or sunny, doesn't matter.
So what do you think the new tradition's going to be if you're not shoveling snow out of the stands come next year? Maybe something in the parking lot?
Oh, I'm sure there will always be plenty going on in the parking lot. The new stadium is going to be fun, though. I mean, it's going to be a whole new experience. Even though there won't be shoveling, it's still open air. And I think that's an important part about it because these fans don't want to see kind of a secure, coddled environment. They want to be out in the elements themselves, but I think we want to see our boys playing out in the elements as well. And I mean, that goes as far. I brought some friends with us as we're looking at right now. Some friends of mine. He's a San Francisco fan. He married a Buffalo Bills girl, and so we came out for the final game. Yeah, it was that important.
I love it. I mean, what were your emotions and fan experience like with the last game in the arena? Did you have to break out your shovel?
Oh yeah, I shoveled on this one too. The emotions, it's kind of hard to put into words because it felt like at the beginning, it felt like most other games, but then it kind of starts to sink in. You realize, man, this really was the end of an era. And granted, I haven't been here since, the stadium's been around since the 70s, but man, it's still, there's a lot of emotion went into that. I remember as a kid watching this team from this stadium go through 4 Super Bowls, and we're hoping for that this could be our win, kind of the Cinderella story. Last year in the stadium, and we put a Super Bowl win. I think that would be a good exclamation point.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was just about to ask, with this wild card matchup against Jacksonville, I was curious if you had any non-biased postseason predictions, and if you really think that the Bills can do it this year. I still hold out hope, although I am wearing Eagles green right now.
Well, hey, at least we don't have to think about going against the Eagles until maybe the end game. But it's a tough one because Jacksonville really has turned it on. And I think their kicker even hit a new NFL record. So we definitely have our work cut out with us. But man, if our boys play like they did last night and have been playing for the last few games, we definitely have the talent pool, and you got to hand it to the coaching staff and the guys who are standing around, who aren't obligated to be around, who aren't obligated to shake hands with the fans, but they do it anyway. It's not about their own glory. It's really about the whole family of the Bills Mafia and the team themselves really coming together to do it. So I think if they remember that, they've got a real good chance to take the whole thing. I think they're going the whole way. I'm going to speak life into that one.
I love it. I mean, I'm a really big underdog story believer, and especially with, again, I'm trying to be inducted into the Bills Mafia now. I'm right there with you, rooting them on the whole way. Patrick McCuen, Buffalo Bills superfan and occasional shoveler, thanks so much for taking time and joining us today.
You bet. Go Bills.
Go Bills.